Hello, welcome to today's Lunch and Earn. More tea. I'm Sarah Leather from thesarahleather.com and you are very welcome here. And today we're talking about your business model for six figures. And I'm going to especially be sharing with you how not to have a heavy bottomed business model, because we don't want a heavy bottom on our business model. It is not very sustaining. It's not a very nurturing one. So let's have a look at my triangle here. I like to represent your business model here. And what your business model is basically the way that clients come to you and the way that they work with you. So I usually have the section down the bottom here. The heavy bottom down here is the biggest part, and this is the section which is normally your free stuff. So this can be something like your blogs, your posts on social media. It could be Facebook Lives or other videos. All of your free stuff, all of that free content that you put out there. It could be your fabulous freebie, as I call it, your opt-in, your lead magnet. They're all the free stuff. It could be you could do some free talks or talk at other people's events. Anything that you do for free is in this section here of your business model. So all the free stuff. And the next stage we go to, that is your low price stuff. So the stuff that's only got two figures. So it might be something that's $7, €27, £47. You get the picture. So your low price stuff goes here. So, it could be 27, 47, 90, up to 97, and it doesn't matter whatever currency you're in. That's your sort of your low end offers. And excuse me. Many people have a business model where they do one-off sessions, and I did this for over 20 years. I had sold consults for €60 that I did, maybe 30 or so a week, and did some free stuff with my website. So we can put your site here too. So this is what so many people have a business model just like this, that is very heavy bottomed and nothing else here. Here being the mid, up here being the high, and then right up here being the VIP part of your business model. So many people have this model where it's all just low-end stuff that they're selling. They're doing tons of free stuff and they're getting some single paying clients, and that's where it ends. They try and maybe re-enroll them. They think about maybe creating some packages, but everybody just wants to book one session with them, and they keep this very sort of nearly exhausting business model. There's only one way that this ends, and that's usually in burnout, because it's just not very sustaining over a long period of time. And what happens with this is, what I really found was, once I wanted to take a week off to go on holidays, if I was ever sick, Lord only knows what would have happened if I'd had to self-isolate, particularly when it was all face-to-face before I took my business online. It's very much dependent on people being able to just have access to you for those single hours. So the next step here, usually what I would recommend there, is to go to packages, maybe sort of small packages of a number of sessions plus other things as well, to build them out as a package, not just a bundle of sessions, because most people are used to discounting for a bundle of sessions. So instead, a package that you really build out that has got other added value in it, so you can charge a higher price tag, and people are more invested then and they get a higher result. So that's normally the three-figure kind of one. So it could be like 247, 497, 877. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to end in 7. I just like 7s. It can end in 5, can end in 0. It really doesn't matter. And that's your mid-range pricing. So, and that might be a course, a mini course that somebody pays for. An e-course, it could be a 2-day live event that you do that you charge $4.97 for. it doesn't really matter what it is that you're selling, but just that you have something there that's in the mid-range, and you don't have to have all these steps. That's the thing about business models. You don't have to have all the steps. You can purely have when I transformed my business model, I went from free stuff, because there's one thing I haven't added in here yet, and I wanted to get to this stage, and that's free, kind of free consults, free calls. I call mine clarity calls, sometimes call them business breakthrough calls, doesn't matter. You know, the typical sort of strategy session model where you can go from here right up to here, or even the VIP level there. So high, you're normally talking about sort of the low thousands. So it could be, it could be 1,500, it could be 3,500 is kind of the high kind of area, and then VIP is usually considered, I'm going to put it here, 3,500 plus, could be 5K plus, it could be 10K, it could be 20K. Some people do a VIP day that's 20,000. Other people, their VIP offer is more in the lowish thousands. And again, the numbers don't matter so much as long as you know that your business model is working for you, or how you need to change it. Because if you want to get to six figures in 2020, it's important that you have a business model that's going to get you there. Because if your low-end model, say you're doing sessions at $100 and you want to get to six figures, you can do the maths, but it's like 10,000 sessions. Is it 10,000? No, that's at $10. It's 1,000. It's 1,000 sessions. If it's $100 and you want to get to 100K, well then you should have done the maths beforehand. It's 1,000, isn't it? Yeah. So that's a lot of single sessions. That's an awful lot of single sessions. So there's much easier ways of doing it. If you have an offer that's 1,500, it's a lot less people. It's a lot less over the course of the year, and it works out to under 100. It makes a massive difference. That would be, I haven't done the maths. Anyone got the calculator handy? You can do the maths. I'll work it out afterwards and I'll put it below. But it's a lot less. So even if it's 1,000, even if you have your price tag is 1,000, then you only need 100 and not 1,000 to 100 clients over the year. So that would be 2 clients a week to get to six figures. So if your price is 2,000, I know the maths here now, you only need 50 clients over the year. And if your price is 5,000, it's a lot less. It's a lot less clients. You only need 20. So you can see how your business model can get you to six figures a lot faster when it's no longer bottom heavy. You don't have to really, it's not so much of a marketing grind trying to find all those clients. Because when clients pay more, when they're more up here, they very often stay with you a lot longer. I've had clients with me for up to 6 years, staying with me, paying prices up here that they pay over and over again, because they want the support, they want the results, they want everything that it brings with it. So if you have a bottom heavy business model, I really want you to think about it and think about how it could change if you want to get to, and I've just pulled six figures out of the hat. You could want to get to 30, 50,000 this year. You could want to get to multiple six figures. You can play around with the numbers and see what you need to do. So what I normally do, this is, I use this in my signature offer, the Mastermind School, and I have a process in there called Simply One Solution, and the second step in here is all around your business model, and got a fabulous fillable PDF where you put in your business model now, and then you put in your business model that you want in 12 months time. So then we get to work on getting you there for that. And in the Mastermind School, we're focusing on creating packages and then creating group programs and masterminds and the one-to-many model, because It's a lot easier to get the numbers when there's several people in one program, and it's a lot less of your time and energy, so you can spend that time and energy then excuse me, on minding yourself and growing your business and really having the lifestyle that you got into business for in the first place. Because I don't know about you, but I didn't get into business to hustle and strive and work harder and work more hours for less money than I did in my job beforehand. No, that was a very long time ago. So I want to know, how's your business model looking? Is it very bottom heavy? Does it need a little bit of pruning out? You don't have to have all of these levels, as I said. You can purely go from some kind of free thing. And the way that I like doing it now best is with messaging in the posts on social media, by putting out very aligned posts to the people that your ideal clients that would love to be working with you, that they maybe don't know what you do, or they don't know what it is how you can help them. You can absolutely attract them to you with your messaging, very, very dialed in messaging. And that's another thing we really concentrate on in the Mastermind School, because that is absolutely key to them, to your ideal clients that don't even know possibly that you exist. And then when they see your stuff, they're just like, oh, she's speaking straight to me. She's speaking just to me. And I teach a way of moving them along in just little micro commitments, so that they know that, yeah, no, you're the right person for them. So, and it doesn't have to be hard. You can move them along very nicely. So you can go from here, from the free stuff, up to here, or here, wherever it is that you want to be working with them, rather than spending years upon years slogging away to get these lower prices in the door. So if you'd like to hear more, I'd love to hear from you. Send me a message to me. You can contact me through Facebook or LinkedIn, or you can pop me an email through my website. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how your business model is and what help you'd like to make it a far more abundant one. Because in the Mastermind School, we work on doubling income, working less hours. And it's very easy to do, but the first step is through changing the business model. So if you want to hear more, let me know, and I'll give you more information about the Mastermind School. And let's get your bottom-heavy business model a bit more balanced out. Okay, thanks for being here. Lots of love.